I am losing $4,000 in assets in 2 days. You receive these items at a discount when you take them from me. I am open to offers. I am about to lose these items because I want to exist as I am. I cannot exist as I am because what I have costs more money to maintain than what I make. What I have costs me up to $200 per month to maintain. That is enough for a 5x5 storage space that I use for operations, a 10x5 storage space which I use for an office and studio, and another 5x5 storage space for miscellaneous items. I also want money to move items from one storage space to the city I am in now. Society does not want to give me this money and time for the work I have done for them. My experience with money is explained in another video, and you can subscribe and comment to watch this video when it is released. Now, let me show you the items I am losing and their values. Here is the latest picture I have of my 10x15 storage unit. Some assets present are not here anymore, and the section in the back will be shown later in the video. The assets in the red section of this unit are for my music studio and office operations. Here's a breakdown of each asset in my music studio. This mobile portable vocal booth is an AVB63. You can set up or tear down and store the studio in a smaller space. You can fit 2 of these Ray-Bay 5-shelf metal shelving racks inside the AVB63 without spacing issues. I have one rack dedicated to recording, and the other rack dedicated to storing items related to both the music studio and the office. For example, the first rack has a microphone, while the second rack can hold the AVB63 bags, a suitcase which transports the office equipment and other items. Suppose you purchase this equipment new. You would spend $2,100. You would spend $1,350 for the AVB63, $85 for the recording rack and 5 shelf-liners, $180 for the microphone, $15 for a set of 12 acoustic panels, and the headphones aren't included. That's $1,630 plus shipping and time costs. The other rack costs $85 and holds a $180 suitcase with equipment for my other technological projects, like the Seymour set, which is $150, and this folding lap desk, which is $38 new. So, that's $450 plus whatever I didn't account for in the suitcase. Therefore, the music studio section of my office costs around $2,100 new. Why would I lose these items? I would lose these items because I am unsure whether the music studio section of my office will let me exist as I am. People in the town where the storage unit is located do not want to make songs, even when this studio time can be offered at a daily rate of $30. I cannot find anyone else who wants to make music without paying recording studios in other cities $30 to $60 per hour to record songs, and I have not found anyone in Dallas who wants to share the cost of this studio with me. Moving this studio to Dallas costs around $200 in transportation costs, and then a storage unit must be purchased, which may require the recovery of my generator referenced later. In addition, I do not receive enough money to make music sustainably, so the actions of society indicate my music is not a social favor so important it must provide a living for its creator, as opposed to, say, a major label recording artist. So, my expression can always be done in my own head or with equipment which is suboptimal when this continues to be the case. Otherwise, with this equipment, you are able to record anytime you want and send your vocals to a mixing and mastering solution. In 2026, you can make a mixed and mastered song for $24 with this equipment. The office section of my office contains this assembled Nexo wire shelf rack with wheels, a printer, and an air purifier optimized for particulates and 95% VOCs. The 2-foot by 2-foot rack costs $117 new. The air purifier is an Oranzi True Carbon 200C air purifier, and I purchased it for $330 on a sale. The printer is a Brother Wireless MFC L2900DW. It's a compact monochrome all-in-one laser printer, and you can purchase it for $330 now online, but it used to cost less. There is no toner in the printer, and the toner drum costs up to $100 to replace. Why would I lose these items? The air purifier is used for airflow, and you do not need an air purifier when you sleep and work in open air environments. The printer is used for legal operation. I have been involved in 4 lawsuits and received more money than I have spent in 3 of them. The other lawsuit cost me around $250 in court costs, and I received nothing despite some other things. Lawyers never helped me in these lawsuits. The lawyers were involved for the defendants in 2 of them. Lawyers were not involved in the lawsuit which I did not profit from. So, my thoughts on suing people are explained in an upcoming log. Right now, I am unsure whether I will need the printer to exist as I am. This 10x5 section of the unit is highlighted in blue. The only thing you can't replace with money in this section is the sentimental value of this Winnie the Pooh blanket, which I've had since I was a baby. But there are other reasons not to care about that. You have this Coleman Packaway, which is $85 to replace new. The Coleman Packaway is only useful in two cases. The first is when you are sleeping inside. The second is when you are sleeping inside a van during winter weather like -26 F. You are not recommended to carry the cot on foot outside because it is heavy, and so I do not use it often. However, it is good for a source of elevation in certain conditions. This section also contains kitchen supplies for various food setups, which will be explained in another video, and you can subscribe and comment to watch the video when it is released. The value of the rack is $117, and there is no food stored on the rack. Otherwise, the value of all these items individually new are less than $100, but could add up to over $100. The kitchen is lost because I do not need it with my current food setup. I don't even need the unused water pick according to my dentist, who said my teeth are fine without it. The items in the backside of this unit aren't costly to replace. The clothes in the suitcase are provided for free from work. There is a Chick-fil-A shirt, Whataburger shirt, True Fit shirts, Mattress Firm tags, H-E-B shirts, and shirts from Pact of Evergreen, which is now Novalex, could be there too. You could probably replace these shirts using money, but who cares? You have this big mirror, which I purchased at a resale value of $10. You have this small mirror, which does not sell for more than $5 on Facebook, but that is not where I acquired this item from. You have a moving blanket, which is $10 to replace new. You have two assembled luggage racks, which can be sold for $10 each quickly. You have a box of miscellaneous items, like extra kitchen supplies. You have a box of bathroom supplies and cleaning chemicals. You have a toilet plunger with a spin cap. I'll include a picture of this 47-inch table desk with a storage bag. You could sell it on Facebook for $20 in the right place at the right time. You also have a backpack with knives and axes and other things which are all replaceable. Why would I lose these items? I can replace them with money when I need them, and I don't need them. All of these items cost over $3,000 to replace, but less than $4,000. Then, there are also items I have pawned because I am not using them right now. These items include the DJI Neo drone and a case for the drone, an Anker 521 portable power station, the Shokz OpenRun Pro 2 Minis open-ear headphones, a Soundcore Boom 2 speaker, and a Hollyland Lark M2S Bluetooth mobile microphone set. These items cost $730 in total to replace new, and even less to buy back from the pawn shops you put them in. So let's add these pawned items to the total, round up, and say I'm about to lose $4,000 because I don't have $400. I'm open to offers.